मॉर्निंग दोस्तों, मेरा नाम सुरेंद्र कुमार है और मैं अजय कुमार इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज में असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर हूँ कंप्यूटर साइंस डिपार्टमेंट में। तो हम आपके सामने आज लेके आए हैं कलेक्शन इन जावा। दैट इज वेरी गुड कॉन्सेप्ट इन जावा। When we are using different kinds of data in any programming language, we must efficiently utilize the space or memory of the given system, and also performance matters. So how we can control the performance of a given application, that is depend upon the data type used in your code. So in Java collection, we generally discuss on the different kinds of data structure used in Java with the help of some classes and interfaces. So collection in Java is basically a framework. This is a framework that provides an architecture to store and manipulate a group of objects. So what it is providing? It is providing an architecture, that is a data structure, to store and manipulate the group of objects. So Java collection can achieve all the operations that you perform on a data, such as searching, sorting, insertion, manipulation, deletion. So all kind of operations you can achieve with Java collections. So Java collection means a single unit of objects. That is Java collection framework provides interfaces that may have set, list, queue and dequeue data structure. In the form of classes, it can contain array list, vector, linked list, priority queue, hash set, linked hash set and tree set. So these are different kind of data structure you can achieve, you can use here with the help of interfaces and classes in Java collection. That is basically responsible for searching, sorting, insertion, manipulation and deletion, different kinds of operations. So collection represent a single unit of object, that is a group, and framework is provide ready-made architecture that represent a set of classes and interfaces. And if we combine collection and framework, that is what is a collection framework? That is, collection framework represent a unified architecture for storing and manipulating a group of objects, right? It have interfaces, it implementations, that is class and algorithms. So hierarchy of collection framework, if we go with the java.util package, contains all the classes and interfaces like this. So on the top you have iterable interface. Here we have represent blue color as an interface and green color for the classes. So you have topmost interface in collection, that is iterable. Then iterable is implemented the collection interface, and this collection interface further divided into three different interface, or you can say the three different interface implement the collection interface. Here arrow, these are the extends arrow, or dashed arrow is implements. So because collection to collection extends and class to collection implement, right? And class to class again extends. So we are talking about the list, queue and set. So if we go with the list, we have these four different kinds of classes with the list interface. That means array list class implements list interface, linked list class will implement interface list, or vector implements list interface, and stack extends the class vector. If we come with the queue, so queue is basically a data structure which is linear but having a particular property of insertion or deletion in FIFO manner, first in first out manner. So if you are using such kind of data structure, first in first out manner, that will considered as a queue, and queue have two different classes and one interface. That is the class is priority queue and second is array DQ. DQ means double ended queue. Queue आपने देखा कि you have a queue. This is a queue. For example, this is a window, reservation window, and here the person 1 2 3. These are in the queue. तो जो फर्स्ट इन आया था वो बंदा पहले सर्व किया जाएगा. द सेम वे जो पहले इंसर्ट हुआ था वो पहले आउट होगा. इंसर्ट आउट. दिस इज द रियर, दिस इज द फ्रंट ऑफ द क्यू. राइट नाउ DQ is double-ended queue. That means the queue are open-ended, both from both sides. So you can use insertion or deletion at the both side of the queue. That is DQ, and it will contain array DQ, and queue contain priority queue. The linked list again implemented with DQ also. So it is implemented with the two interfaces, list or DQ. So you can create linked list as a linked list is accessing feature of two classes. That means it is using multiple inheritance. एक इंटरफेस यहाँ पे आ रहा है लिस्ट, एक इंटरफेस आ रहा है यहाँ पर DQ. Right. Next is set. So set is basically having an interface sorted set, and set directly has set implements and link has set. These are the two classes which implement sets. Has set are basically those sets. Set, I'm discussing the set. Set are those data structures which have no repetition but unordered, right? So has set are the key values with mapping some element. These are the hash set. The hash code is designed with a particular algorithm. Then linked hash set. Next is your interface sorted set, that is implement basically tree set. Tree set, you know, a set which is sorted, that is tree set, sorted set. So tree is a structure where we have different branches in a sorted manner that go in down level. This is a tree set. Now I will discuss one by one all the data structure used here. So if we talk about the method of collection interface, so there are many methods declared in the collection interface, like public boolean add with one parameter. It is used to insert an element in this collection. Directly, if you want to add collection interface any method, you can use add EE. If you are using add all and you are passing the collection extend C, that is, it is used to insert the specified collection element in the invoking collection. So whatever collection you are invoking, उसमें आपको कोई एक एलिमेंट ऐड करना है, तो ऐड ऑल। सो ऐड ऑल, जितना भी कलेक्शन आप लेके आ रहे हैं, इसमें पास कर रहे हैं, वो सारा आपका करंट कलेक्शन में ऐड हो जाएगा। तो मल्टीपल एलिमेंट्स इसमें एक साथ ऐड होंगे, यहाँ पर आप सिंगल एलिमेंट ऐड कर रहे हो। जब आप बात करते हैं रिमूव की, दैट मीन्स इट इज यूज्ड टू डिलीट एन एलिमेंट फ्रॉम एन कलेक्शन। व्हेन यू आर यूजिंग रिमूव ऑल, अगेन it is used to delete all the element of the specified collection from the invoking collection, right? So जितने भी ये invoking collection है, ये वाला, ये एलिमेंट स्पेसिफाइड कलेक्शन से डिलीट हो जाएंगे। रिमूव इफ विद कंडीशन, अब प्रेडिकेट प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर, देन इट इज यूज्ड टू डिलीट ऑल द एलिमेंट ऑफ द कलेक्शन दैट satisfy the specified predicate. For example, I am saying that delete all the users who have less than 2000 बैलेंस। सो इस तरह से जब आप फिल्ट्रेशन करते हैं और किसी कंडीशन बेस पर आपको डिलीशन करना हो, तो आप रिमूव ऑल, रिमूव इफ का इस्तेमाल करेंगे। रिमूव इफ, रिटेन ऑल, दैट इज used to delete all the element of invoking collection except the specified collection. These are the specified collection. इसको छोड़कर बाकी सबको आप डिलीट कर देंगे। तो रिटेन ऑल, इसको रिटेन करेंगे, बाकी सबको डिलीट कर देंगे आप। नेक्स्ट इज int size, give you the return the total number of element in the collection. Clear will remove all the total number of element from the collection, and contains will give you to search an element which you are passing here. So there are number of methods used in a collection. There are the different methods that can be used. Your contain all, so used to search the specific collection in the collection. Iterator, basically return the iterator. Object collection to an array, convert it into an array. If you are using to array, that is it converts collection into array. Here the runtime type of the return array is that of the specified array. Boolean is empty, check the collection is empty or not. Stream parallel, that is converting, return the possible parallel stream in the collection as its source for parallel processing. Stream, it is return sequential stream with the collection as its source. So if you are giving the parallel stream, it will be parallel. If you are giving a stream, that will give you the sequential stream only. Split SP, split iterator, that is generate a split iterator over the specified element in the collection. Equals, give you match two collections if these are equals or not. Hash code, return the hash code, the number of the collection. So what is a stream here? A stream is a Java, is a sequence of object. Stream is a sequence of object. This is a stream as a water stream. So sequence of object which operates on a data source such as an array or collection and supports various methods. So it works on array or the data source. This is the stream. It was introduced in Java 8 util.stream package. Stream supports many aggregate operations like filter, map, reduce, limit, find and match. So different operations, aggregation operations are used in the stream class to customize the original data into different forms according to the need of the programmer. So operation performed on the stream do not modify its source. How? For example, if you are creating a stream, this is a source and you are creating a stream, and this stream applies some multiply by 2 operation. So this stream will give you a stream, but this stream will not modify the source. Means this will not modify the source. It will contain the original data. So this is the work of the stream, means you can apply a number of operations, filter, map, limit, reduce, find, match, but the original source will be same as it is until or unless you are performing any write operation or update operation, manipulate operation, right? So these are the two kinds of streams in your Java. One is sequential stream, that is called non-parallel stream, that uses a single thread to process the pipeline. यानी एक बार में एक प्रोसेस होगा, single thread to process the pipeline. Any stream operation without explicitly specified as the parallel is treated as a sequential. जब तक आप उसको parallel ना specify कर ले तब तक वो sequential ही मानी जाएगी. Stream sequential objects are pipelined in a single stream, one by one, one by one, one by one. Single stream की तरह वो काम करेगा. आपका एक बार में CPU को एक प्रोसेस मिलेगा, right? Hence, it never takes the advantage of the multi-core system. If you are having a multi-core CPU, so it will work on a single CPU only. So, no, it will not take advantage of parallel execution. Sequential stream perform operation one by one. So, this is, you can say this is a disadvantage also, or it is slow. You can say it is slow. So we will take an example of Java program to understand the execution of sequential stream. Like you having a main method here, list. You have a hello GEEES, and you are using for each Twitter, and you will list dot stream. Now you are creating a stream, works in the sequence on a single thread with the print operation. तो आपको यहाँ पे मिलेगा से पहले ये वाला वर्ड मिलेगा, देन उसके बाद में GEEKS, आपको ये आपको सीक्वेंस में डेटा प्रिंट होगा. तो आपने यहाँ पे स्ट्रीम बनाया, लिस्ट डॉट स्ट्रीम, राइट. पैरेलल की बात करें हम, तो पैरेलल में क्या होगा, इट विल यूजफुल फॉर फीचर ऑफ जावा पैरेलल प्रोसेसिंग. इफ यू वांट योर प्रोग्रामिंग विद पैरेलल प्रोसेसिंग concept, then you will use parallel stream here. So how it will work, it will work on multi-core processor, means एक स्ट्रीम आपकी S1 CPU 1 पे गई, एक आपका S2 CPU 2 पे गई, एक आपका S3 CPU 3 पे गई. तो as much core you have, you can parallelly run so much of process. Using parallel stream, our code gets divided into multiple streams which can be executed parallelly on separate cores of the system, and the final result is shown as the combination of the core. The final outcome will come in the combination of the core result. It is always not necessary to the whole program be parallelized, but at least some part of should be parallelized which handle the stream. So it have some unpredictable, unordered result, because maybe this one will give you result first, then this will give you second, this will give you third. In the same manner, it will give you the result. So parallel stream basically works, how it works, the same example we have, right? But we are giving it parallel stream and using for each loop. How it will print? It will print randomly. जिस कोर पर जो पहले एग्जीक्यूट हो गया उसने उस कोर का रिजल्ट पहले प्रोवाइड कर दिया, तो सीक्वेंस मैटर नहीं करेगा फिर यहाँ पर. इट विल गिव यू द रैंडम आउटपुट. बट स्टिल इफ यू वांट sequence, then we will use, in place of for each, you will use for each ordered method. It will give you, for each ordered method will give you the same result, right? So it is using parallel processing also, and it is using sequence result also. So by giving the next method for each, you will have ordered result. If we talk about the difference between the sequential stream and parallel stream, that is, sequential stream runs on single core processor, it runs on multiple core of the system. Performance is less because using a single processor. Performance is high because it is using multiple processors. It orders is maintained in the sequential processing, but it doesn't maintain the order. You have to forcefully maintain the order by using the for each order method. Only a single iteration at a time, just like for loop. It operates multiple iterations simultaneously in different available cores. Iteration waits for current running one to finish. Waits only no core are free. For example, 4 core आपके चारों कोर भर गए हैं, तब पांचवा जो प्रोसेस होगा P5 वो वेट करेगा, राइट. अदरवाइज P1, P2, P3, P4 पहले काम करेंगे. मोर रिलायबल एंड लेस एरर. रिलायबल है क्योंकि आपको जो रिजल्ट मिल रहे हैं वो सीक्वेंस में मिल रहे हैं 1 by 1. यहाँ पर रिलायबल नहीं है कि हो सकता है कि आपके पास में इसका रिजल्ट इससे कंबाइन होकर मिल रहा हो, इसको इसके इनपुट की जरूरत पड़े, तो उस समय दिक्कत होगी कि वो कौन सा आउटपुट पहले दे रहा है, फिर वेट कर रहा है. ये इसने प्रोसेस कर दिया, इसको जरूरत है, ये प्रोसेस हो गया, ये प्रोसेस फेल हो गया मान लीजिए, इसने आउटपुट नहीं दिया, तो यहाँ पे एरर आपको मिलेगा, फिर ये आपको इनपुट एरर देगा. फिर वो ये बेसिकली प्लेटफॉर्म इंडिपेंडेंट होता है, ये प्लेटफॉर्म डिपेंडेंट होता है कि आपको यदि पैरेलल प्रोसेसिंग करनी है आपको सिर्फ मल्टी कोर चाहिए ही चाहिए. यहाँ आपको मल्टी कोर होगा तो भी कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, सिंगल कोर हो तो भी कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, काम करेगा आपका. इट विल वर्क इन द बोथ द कंडीशंस, whether it is single core or whether it is multi core. But here you require multi core CPU definitely. Iterator interface in Java is basically topmost interface that is allowed to access all element of the collection and is used to iterate over the element. That's why iterator is on the top of the hierarchy. So it uses map, list and set. It helps to easily retrieve the element of the collection and perform operation on each element. Iterator is a universal iterator as it can apply to any collection object here available in the Java. We can traverse only in the forward direction using the iterator, not in the backward direction or randomly. Using list of iterator, which extends iterator, can traverse in both direction. If you want in the both direction, then you will use list iterator. Both read and remove operation can be performed by the iterator interface, right? Or it is used in Java.util package. Iterator interface have different methods like has next, next, remove. Has next returns the true if the iterator has more element, otherwise it returns false. Next returns the element and moves to the cursor to the next pointer. Remove the last element returned by the iterator and it is less used. So limitation of the enumeration interface की बात करें यदि हम जहाँ हम इंटरफेस यूज करने जा रहे हैं iterator यहाँ पे, तो enumeration का ड्रॉबैक है. Iterator interface is used in place of enumeration in Java. Enumeration is not universal iterator, but iterator is a universal iterator and used for the legacy of like hash code and vector. Iterator using hash code and vector, hash table, sorry. Iterator allows caller to remove element from the given collection during the iterating over the element, and it's only in the forward direction is possible in enumeration, but here you can use in iterator both the direction. The list iterator. Declaring of iterator, that is list iterator, an element, right? It may have primitive iterator, it may have primitive iterator dot offint, offlong, right? Implementing class is scanner, right? You can have an example of iterator like list. You have a list 3 element and you are going to traverse the list using the iterator. So iterator, itr, list iterator आपने combine कर दिया साथ में, then आपके करने हैं इसको returns true if there is more element using the hash next and you are printing the itr dot next. So this is using the This is using the iterator interface. You can remove all last element and you will print rest of the method. So in this way you can use iterator, declaring the iterator, combining with the list and using the ITR with the help of while method. ITR has next. Array list iterator example is like you are having a list in the array list format, or it is combining this with the number with the iterator. आपने इसको इस iterator साथ combine कर दिया, then you are using it to has next. So array list को आपने यहाँ पे इस्तेमाल किया as iterator. Advantages of Java iterator की बात करें, it is not a legacy of interface and can traverse overall collection. All the collection array list has map, set, has set, all that collection can be treated with the help of iterator interface. It can be used for any Java collection and therefore known as the universal cursor for the collection API. Read and review operations are supported and the simple and easily usable method names are used here. Limitations की बात करें, it doesn't support create and update operation in create, read, update or delete operation. It's just only for iterating the values. It supports only unidirectional traversal, that means forward direction only. Does not support better iteration or large volume data. So comparison to splitter. Supports only sequential iterations, does not support iterating elements parallelly. तो sequential पे work करता है आपका ये. The differences discussed here. Like introduced in JDK 1.2, it is introduced enumeration 1.0. Enumeration iteration में difference दिखाया जा रहा है यहाँ पे. It is universal cursor. It is not universal cursor. You can use it only for some legacy classes. Read and remove operation support करता है. It is only for read operation. Enumeration is used only for read operation. It has simple method name. It has lengthy method names. One can do any modification while traversing over the element. We cannot modify while traversing. Not legacy of interface can traverse overall collection like tree, set, vectors, right? Array list, hash map. It can work with the vector and hash table only. So there is a difference between iterator and the enumeration. Different methods has next, remove, for each remaining, right? This is the collection interface, and we have different interface and method with the list interface. Like we have array list, linked list, vector, stack, right? So we have different kinds of interfaces or classes with the list interface, as we have seen in the chart shown in the starting. So the syntax for using the list interface is just write the list data type, list 1, new array list, new linked list, new vector, new stack. You can create any number of data sets with the help of list interface, and you can apply the different methods also: insert, delete, access element of the list. These are the method of the list interface. Same method name are same, but and the usage is also same. Like add index value per add e interface, append specified element, append specified element of the specified position with the index value, add all collection, add करना the list of end of the list, add all at particular index per all collection को करना clear to remove all the element from the list, equal for comparing, hash code for giving the return code, the hash returning hash code. Get is used to fetch the element from the particular position of the list. Is empty for checking the list is empty or not. So there are a number of methods you can use in the list also. If we talk about the difference between the list and the array list, so list is an interface, whereas array list is a class, implementation class of the list. Okay, so these are the usage of the listed interface. Example of the list is having the list with the array list class, adding the values element, and this is for traversing of the element with the help of for loop. How to convert array to list? So this is an array. You are converting this array into the list by using this array list interface, right? So here the array is passed in this. This is printing array. But if you are converting array to list, you will using list interface. This is object, new array list, string and empty. Here you are assigning lang to array, right? This array is now adding in the add method of the interface. So it will give you the list of complete list in the form of list, this array. How to convert list to array? Yeah, here is the array to list. Now list to array. So you have a list. This is a list. You will converting to array with this help, right? For list dot to array. Now it will work as a array. Get and set element in the array. So you can use set and get. This is for get one, set for one. So you are replacing one at one place. That means your apple, your up one place. You are adding dates here, right? So this is 0, this is 1. So after 1 you are adding 1, getting 1 पे एप्पल है, देन उसके बाद में आप उसको डेट ऐड कर दे रहे हैं, सेट कर दे रहे हैं उसको. Second element will return the second element because index starts from 0 and changing the element, right? So उसके बाद में आपको मिलने वाला है returning element, right? So thank you very much. We will continue with the lecture in the next session. Thank you so much.